So the sensitive carer routine is one that we developed, and again, it's borrowed from the human field. And I usually tell the people the story of my childhood, being the youngest of 5, and my mum having each one of us 1 year after the other. So at one point, she had 5 kids under the age of 5. You think you've got difficulties with one at the moment? Needless to say, we'd get up to all sorts of mischief and go and cry to our mother, and she would just kiss it better and then tell us to go out and play again. And the key thing there is that there's 2 elements to that. One is the acknowledgement of the suffering, the one you're caring for. And the second is to demonstrate that everything is okay. And that's what we use as the basis for the sensitive care. And this is what can easily be misunderstood, because when people see that their dog is distressed, they often want to console it. And they do it in a very human way. So they crouch down and they speak in those soft tones. Oh, everything's all right. And everything about that says to the dog, oh, my person is scared. And so it actually doesn't give them the confidence. We think we're consoling them. We're actually making it worse. Whereas with the sensitive carer, when we see the dog is distressed, we stop what we're doing and we look at them, we engage with them. So we're acknowledging, I appreciate you didn't like that. And then we engage in one of whatever works as far as the client is concerned, an activity that signals to the dog, but everything is okay. Look, see what I'm doing now. So that could be, you could play a game, you could sort of practice juggling, you could go skipping along, because again, that's a bouncy gait, which is a very happy thing to do if you're out with the dog. So that's how you communicate to the dog that everything is okay, and not depending so much on language, because dogs don't understand the words to any great degree. When we look to console, then we can actually undermine the dog's confidence. Likewise, if we tell the dogs not to be stupid, to try and toughen them up, actually the dog learns, well, there is a reason to be scared. Whenever that happens, mum or dad gets in a bad mood and it's scary. So it's getting that balance right. And the third thing that sometimes people are asked is, well, they're told to ignore the dog. Well, if you ignore the dog doesn't know that you've noticed what's worrying them. So it's a really important part of that sensitive carer is people learning how to acknowledge without making matters worse, and then demonstrating in whatever way works for their pet that everything is okay.